Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again. This is Bax here, and we have the Game 3 BLS Season 2 Grand Finals between Fire and Warriors. To remind everybody of the players on those teams, that is on Fire, Rafro98, Apocalypse 2000, and the Static. On Warriors, we got GibleeDoo, TheUrbanFarmer, and Whiff, Yolo. And with me today is Captain Ham, who's going to be helping me cast this match. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, dude. Really looking forward for this tourney and see how play's going on.
Yes, and we are at a 1-1 scoreline now in the games. Fire winning game number 1, Warriors coming back game number 2. Both games a 1-goal lead, or a 1-goal victory. So should be a pretty tight match here, as we are currently playing a bit of ping pong. Do you have any thoughts on what either of these teams are going to need to do to win this match? So far, not really getting anything started.
Yeah, I think those teams will start and look for actually getting passed on, because right now they're just still feeling each other. Even after 2 games together, they're still feeling the field and not really getting anything done yet. A lot of whiffs, a lot of missed passes.
Yeah, and even TheUrbanFarmer right there had a pretty good look. It looked like off the top of the backboard, but didn't quite get it in. GibleeDoo going to try to send it back in. We're going to have Apocalypse clearing it back up into the neutral game. We're a minute down in this game with 3:45 left to go. We're going to see that cleared up off the front of the car of Yolo. Rafro going to be coming up. Oh, went for... And a return whiff from GibleeDoo, double whiff there, not really going to amount to much. TheUrbanFarmer sending it back up into the attack off the corner. We're going to have Rafro with the clear, no. We're going to have Static with the clear, no. We're going to have TheUrbanFarmer with the attack instead, up into the middle. Static sending it up off the car. What a great touch from Apocalypse there. Didn't quite get it though. Both teams, I mean, still not really getting much done, huh?
Yeah, we can still see the communication is not right on for both teams. Their passing is going nowhere, and their rotation is not quite there yet.
And that almost went in there from Static off the goalpost straight back at him, and that's an opportunity for each team now that very well could have given them the 1-goal lead. We're at 3 minutes now left in this game. Rafro is going to pop that up and goes up for the shot. Is going to be able to, no, doesn't get the next touch on it, but Apocalypse 2000 comes in with the touch off the top of his car. What a great shot from Apocalypse, and that is a 1-0 scoreline now for Fire.
Yeah, we can see again, Fire made a great goal, but it will all come down to Warriors not getting the rotation on goal quite there yet.
And it did, yeah, they had the one person cycling up on that save. Oh, Static almost could have made it 2-0 there. Didn't quite get there halfway through this game right now, but they certainly didn't have that person rotate up and out. Or I think Apocalypse also had that angle off that side that was just over the top of the person who was rotating into goal and just couldn't quite get there. As it stands.
Let's see if Warriors can get their communication game on and connect some passes to make a play.
Yep, and that seems to be all it's missing, right? It's just that the pass, and they just got to get somebody on the end of it. They have a couple opportunities coming across the goal. It's just not quite.
Yeah. It looks like they're clearing so far instead of trying to pass it. They're like kind of in panic mode and just trying to clear the ball as far from the goal as possible.
Well, Yolo is going to go ahead and try to put some pressure on unsuccessfully. We're going to have the ball back in neutral. That's GibleeDoo up with a challenge, and Apocalypse going to chip that up over the top, and maybe a questionable aggressive challenge there from GibleeDoo if he was the last one back, and that's going to be 2-0 now in favor of Fire with 1:44 left to go in this game 3.
And great job from Fire taking advantage of that poor rotation from Warriors. There was no one covering net.
And that was kind of a bummer. I don't know if GibleeDoo was the last one in goal there and did choose to come up for that challenge. But as it stands, they're running out of time, and now they kind of need to go for those challenges, the ones they should have been going for. Maybe they need to do that now a little more often. That could be an opportunity right here, as TheUrbanFarmer is going to go up for it off the backboard. Does get the touch, but straight back into the backboard. If that had popped down, it looked like Yolo may have been there. GibleeDoo with an incredible touch as well, and that may have been their best opportunity so far in this game, trying to pop that down off into the top shelf of Blue's goal, but couldn't quite get there. Static with the Fields backflip. We got Yolo coming in off the side. Rafro is going to put it back up into neutral. We are into the last minute of this match. 2-0. Warriors are going to need to try to come up with some kind of a rally. That's a good attempt at a rally there. Almost a 3rd goal. What a save from Yolo, and they barely come out unscathed there for what could have been a 3-0 lead.
And they're just under attack right now. They can't get a clear, and they're just pushing the ball back to the blue side instead of trying to take control and make a play. they're really inside their own head right now.
Yeah, they aren't really possessing the ball. They certainly are clearing the ball kind of is feeling good for them at this moment. They can say, thank God we didn't get scored on. But that doesn't really help you when you don't possess the ball for an opportunity on the offensive side when you're down 2 goals. And they only got 10 seconds left. If they're going to do something, they got to be doing it right now. That ball does pop into a dangerous spot up in mid. GibleeDoo is going to try to control. Does pop it up over the top of Raffro. Not quite going to get there static with the touch, and that certainly is going to be game. I don't think I've ever seen 2 goals scored in 1 second. Maybe I will one day, but not this time. So Fire
Maybe
is...
one day.
Maybe one day, right? Maybe if... I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens with time, space, and time travel. Fire is up 2-1 now in this series, the BLS Season 2 Grand Finals. And as far as looking at these stats goes, you can kind of tell that Fire just had the better offense. A few more shots, less saves because they just didn't feel the pressure. I don't think Orange ever really put the pressure on them.
Yeah, it felt like Warriors were, again, just trying to clear the ball from them. And they have a few shots, but we can see that all the shots that were shot by Fire were really easy ones and not really under pressure ones, and they could take the time and make 8 shots this game. I mean, Warriors has 6 shots, but most of them, like, half of them came in one attack that were really unorganized. It was just popping the backboard one by one, which was risky for itself, but they almost got it in. But it felt like Fire had an easier job because Warriors were trying to clear the ball instead of taking control of it, so they can get the rebounds really easily and get another shot and another shot.
Yeah, and that's actually a really good point. It seemed like the only offensive opportunities the Warriors really had were either kind of circumstantial, where the ball kind of fell into the right place for them, or they were putting pressure, kind of sloppy pressure up off the top of the backboard that just really was going to be difficult to amount to anything, even though some of them, like GibleeDoo, I know had a really great touch at one point that almost went in, but not quite. But as it stands, we do have a 2-0 victory in this game for Fire. That's going to give them a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 series for the BLS Season 2 Grand Finals. Go ahead and tune in for game number 4 here on the YouTube channel. Captain Ham, thanks for joining me for this cast.
Thank you very much, Bax. It was a pleasure.
All right, see you guys next time.